Good morning. It's already a beautiful Sunday. I wish I could see this view that I see. It's so pretty. God is such a painter. But I woke up this morning thinking about, as I'm walking, thinking about Romans 12:2, where it says, but don't be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. There's some other stuff, but my memory is a little shot today. But basically, the rest of it is saying, so that you can show the good of God's will. But read it for yourself so you can get the whole thing. But that's what I got from it. I get from it when I read it. And I think about how in September, literally September 1st, I made a decision that I was just going to stop doing a whole bunch of stuff that was tearing me down spiritually. It wasn't affecting me in real life. If anything, in this world, if I kept doing the things that I'm doing, I probably would be a little bit more prosperous to the world standard. But to the spiritual world, I was a bum. But to the world standard, if I would have kept doing the things that I was doing, I probably would be more popular. I probably would be further along in a lot of stuff. But my spirit said that those things weren't serving me. My spirit said that doing those things made me feel good, but they weren't helping me. And so I chose to stop a lot of things that I really love to do. I stopped doing and being with people that I really, in the world, enjoyed being with, so that I can be in the perfect will of God. Now, I'm not perfect. I'm not saying that. But so that I could try to align myself in that line, to be on one accord with God and the things that He wants me to do. And what I've noticed is that since September, if people that meet me today, if they met me in September, they wouldn't know that I was the same person. I tried to go shopping yesterday, and I couldn't even pick the outfits that I usually pick. Like, there was some cute, like, little skimpy things that I know I would have wore the mess out of last May. And I really just didn't feel like that was me anymore. Not saying that they're not cute, and not saying that some girl is going to slay in that outfit. But this new Jamaica, just couldn't see herself being in that, because that's not her anymore. There's people, or even men, that look at me that I'm like, I can't see myself. You don't align with God's will. And I think that that's one of the biggest things when you do transform. You start to ask yourself, does this align with God's will? And a lot of times the things that align with God's will to the world seems boring. But when you're really in it, when you're really doing it with God, it's not boring to you. The world tells you you're boring, but you're like, this is fun. I love reading God's word. I love spending time with God. I love going on walks by myself with God. But to the rest of the world, it's like, oh, she's so lonely, or oh, she's so bored. Not me. This is enjoyable. And you can only do that by renewing your faith. You can only sit in silence by yourself when you're in peace. So that's all I really wanted to say, y'all. I hope that you guys are doing well. I hope that you're renewing your mind each day. You ain't gotta be a total transformation in 2 minutes. Every little thing counts. Every little change counts.